This is the 1906 piece Le Bonheur de Vivre by Henri Matisse. That translates to the joy of life, and it's my favorite Matisse painting, but he has a bunch of other amazing ones. We'll talk about him today. I post daily videos about art, so follow me if that's your thing. Henri Matisse was born on New Year's Eve, 1869 in France. In 1887, he moved to the big city of Paris, but not to do art, it was to study law. And he began working as a court administrator, but in 1889, he got very sick with appendicitis. And while he was recovering, his mom brought him a box of art supplies just to pass the time. But it did more than that. It literally changed his life. In his own words, he said that he discovered paradise. And from there, he knew that he would become an artist, which deeply disappointed his father. In 1898, his friend Camille Pissarro, who painted this, told him to go to London to study J.M.W. Turner, who painted this. Matisse loved art. He went into debt collecting pieces from artists that he admired. He had pieces by Gauguin, Van Gogh, Cézanne, and more. In 1906, he met another artist 11 years younger than him named Pablo Picasso. They were always pitted against each other as rivals, even though their styles were different. Matisse painted from real life. Picasso painted from imagination. But they became lifelong friends and pretty much defined the early 20th century in painting. In 1941, Matisse was diagnosed with cancer and nearly died after surgery, leaving him bedridden, unable to paint. But it didn't stop him from creating, and that's when he started making his iconic paper cutouts. Bright, bold shapes that you've definitely seen that he described as painting with scissors. And while he was bedridden, he still managed to design an entire chapel in the south of France. From the stained glass windows to the murals, it was all him. He said that it was the masterpiece of his life. Stories like this always influence me because it's a reminder that there's no excuse not to create. He had already made history and proved his legacy as an artist, but he kept going, even though he was in pain. Because the soul of a true artist always wants to create, and Matisse was a true artist.